So I was doing a viewing on Friday with a lovely couple, travelled up from Yorkshire, looking at property I've got for sale on the Fylde Coast. And the first thing they said to me on the viewing was, "What a breath of fresh air this is, Karl." And I said, "Oh, is this the property?" She said, "No, it's the presentation matches the photography in the video." And I said, "Can you enlighten me a little bit?" So we've been to see two properties yesterday. They travelled up the day before. Really disappointed. The first one we went into was nothing like the imagery, and the second one was so bad that they didn't even bother going upstairs. And from chatting to them, it was clear that the agents had manipulated the photographs. You know, they put the camera in the corner at the top to make the rooms as big as possible, overexpose the images just to make it look as good as they possibly can. And I just don't understand why people do that. I'm a great believer in under promise, over deliver. Now, I know you could argue that, well, it makes people view, but it just upsets them because they just get annoyed. And even if they kind of like the property, they're already tarnished by what they think they're going to see and what they end up seeing. So the reason for this video is to say to all owners, once you see your house being marketed by your agent, just check that it is an ideal representation of really what you are selling. Because as much as you can make it look a lot better, that's not what the buyers want to see. They want to see exactly what they're getting. And this is not the first time I've seen this. I sold a house in Eccleston Park last year, and the images have been so overexposed, it just looked clinically white. And it's nothing like that. So just be careful what your agent's doing. You know, a little bit of manipulation here and there, just to, you know, get a bit of light into it or whatever, you know, because it might be a dull day or it might be raining. I get that. But, you know, don't make it look different to what it is. You're just going to have time wasted viewings.